Welcome back to Wisconsin Tonight. Well, a couple of local industrial designers are on a mission to produce a better walker. It's called the Motivo. We've got it here in the studio.
Yeah, the designers are Jeremy Knopow and Jennifer Harris.
Welcome.
Now, both saw family members actually struggle with the traditional walker. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, well, we both had family members, my dad, my grandmother, Jen's mom, her grandfather, that had to use these kind of traditional walkers, and we were just very disappointed with how medical looking and rudimentary they were.
So how'd you decide to team up and come up with the better walker?
Yeah, so Jeremy and I, we each have about 20 years of product design experience, and we met at SC Johnson, where for 4 years we developed new businesses for that company, and both shared the experiences with our family and decided to team up, and we co-founded then Motivo.
Now, this is fascinating to me. You had to do some research now to develop the prototype that you brought here. Tell us about that research.
Yeah, so we've done over 300 hours of interviews with both current walker users as well as healthcare professionals, and we probably talked to over 200 people, and it's the input that we got from them that helped us shape the design of this current Motivo prototype that you see here today that will eventually, once it's manufactured, look like this.
All right, so let's take a look at the older style and then the new style that is part of your prototype. I'll let you just kind of
got an
take
example
us
of all the older end.
Well, this is the ubiquitous walker with tennis balls
that
that
you've seen them.
Everyone's seen. My dad had to use. It looks like it belongs in a hospital, and that's that's kind of how people feel when they use it. Eventually, it evolved into something like this. About 50 years ago, they added a seat. But the problem with that is when you try to walk upright like you're supposed to, it gets in the way of your legs.
Yeah.
And if you want to reach anything, you got to reach over it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So with the Motivo, that was our primary task, was how do you get inside so you can actually walk upright like you're supposed to. You can reach things. You can see it doesn't look like a medical product.
No, it
that was
doesn't.
a big deal. You can get a bunch of colors. You can change different graphics out to kind of personalize it. It folds up like you want it to. And then on the inside, we added all the convenience features that people want. Cup holder and a tray.
Oh, how about that?
You've got storage. It opens up. And when you do need a seat, it just pulls out and flips over, so it's not in your way.
Wow.
And best of all, this is made right here in Wisconsin.
Excellent.
Where most of these are all made overseas.
And when I look at this, I would think that this was heavier, but it's so lightweight. I was so impressed with that.
Yeah, so this is one of the side panels, and you can see it's very, very lightweight.
Okay, so now we understand you guys need some financial assistance to get this thing into mass production. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so to help us launch this product, we need folks to go to motivolife.com and order the tour, or they can contribute a smaller amount and get some really cool rewards, such as contributing to a tour for a veteran.
So this is something that you really feel strongly and passionately about, and really you're hoping to get your support. Now, what happens if you don't? Because this is really a great product if you don't get the support and the money you need.
Sure. Well, I suppose the business might not happen, so we really need everyone to go to motivolife.com and order a product at our special introductory rates, or contribute however they can.
So what would you expect something like this to cost then?
Well, in the fall, when it's actually available, it'll start at about $449. Plus, you can add on the tray and the graphics and everything. But right now, you can get it for almost $200 less than that on our site right now.
Okay.
Wow. It's very practical and has a lot of good uses. And
looks like it has brakes as well, doesn't it?
It just seems so easy to maneuver. So I wish you the best. We hope that this works. And, Jeremy Knopow and Jennifer Harris, thank you for being with us from Motivo, and hopefully we'll see this all over the country, mass-produced.
From Wisconsin.
Yep.
And if you'd like to learn more about it, we have put a link on our website, tmj4.com/Wisconsin Tonight.